Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am Naresh Mago with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to come forward for organ donation, says government working on a uniform policy for organ donation in the country. In his Mann Ki Baat program, the Prime Minister says the speed with which India is moving forward in the field of solar energy is a big achievement. Mr. Modi says energy of women power is the oxygen of a developed India, invites people's suggestions and thoughts regarding the 100th episode of Mann Ki Baat. ISRO successfully launches LVM-3 rockets with 36 satellites from Sriharikota. Centre further reduces disturbed areas under AFSPA from 3 northeastern states of Nagaland, Assam and Manipur. Nikhat, Zareen and Lovlina Borgohain to play for gold in Women's World Boxing Championship in New Delhi today, and in Women's Premier League, Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians to fight for the maiden title in Mumbai this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged people to come forward for organ donation. Addressing the nation in the 99th episode of his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio today, Mr. Modi said a large number of needy people are waiting for organ donors. He noted that in India, selfless charity, also known as Parmarth, has been placed so high that people do not hesitate to donate their all for the happiness of others.
ऑर्गन डोनेशन किसी को जीवन देने का एक बहुत बड़ा माध्यम बन चुका है। कहते हैं जब एक व्यक्ति मृत्यु के बाद अपना शरीर दान करता है तो उससे 8 से 9 लोगों को एक नया जीवन मिलने की संभावना बनती है। साल 2013 में हमारे देश में ऑर्गन डोनेशन के 5000 से भी कम केसेस थे, लेकिन 2022 में ये संख्या बढ़कर 15,000 से ज्यादा हो गई है।
The Prime Minister expressed satisfaction that his government is working on a uniform policy in the country for organ donation. He further stated that it has been decided to remove the condition of domicile of the states. It will enable patients to go to any state and register for receiving organs. The government has also decided to abolish the age limit of below 65 years for organ donation. The Prime Minister spoke about his long-standing desire to know the Mann Ki Baat of those people who do such noble deeds. In today's episode, the Prime Minister spoke to the parents who donated the organs of their 39-day-old baby girl after she passed away. The Prime Minister also had a conversation with Abhijit Chaudhary, son of Snehlata Chaudhary of Jharkhand, who donated her heart, kidney and liver at the age of 63. Touching upon the subject of renewable energy, Mr. Modi said that the speed with which India is moving forward in the field of solar energy is a big achievement.
इन दिनों पूरे विश्व में रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की खूब बात हो रही है। खासकर भारत सोलर एनर्जी के क्षेत्र में जिस तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है वो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। मुझे खुशी है कि आज हर देशवासी सौर ऊर्जा का महत्व भी समझ रहा है और क्लीन एनर्जी में अपना योगदान भी देना चाहता है। सबका प्रयास की यही स्पिरिट आज भारत के सोलर मिशन को आगे बढ़ा रही है।
Mr. Modi said people of India have had a special relationship with the sun for centuries. He pointed out that the scientific understanding Indians have about the power of the sun and the traditions of worshipping the sun are rarely seen in other places. He emphasized that this spirit of Sabka Prayas is taking India's solar mission forward. The Prime Minister cited an example in Pune, Maharashtra, where people of MSR Olive Housing Society have decided to run common utility things like drinking water, lifts and lights in the society with solar energy only. People in the society have got solar panels installed. The Prime Minister also highlighted that Diu has become the first district in India to use 100% clean energy for all daytime needs. Mr. Modi mentioned a number of women achievers on the occasion of Navaratri. He said women power has a big role in the new India that is emerging.
एशिया की पहली महिला लोको पायलट सुरेखा यादव जी एक और कीर्तिमान बनाते हुए वंदे भारत एक्सप्रेस की भी पहली महिला लोको पायलट बन गई है। प्रोड्यूसर गुनीत मोंगा और डायरेक्टर कार्तिकी गोंजाल्विस की डॉक्यूमेंट्री एलिफेंट विस्परर्स ने ऑस्कर जीतकर देश का नाम रोशन किया है। मेरी मुलाकात उन जाबाज बेटियों से भी हुई जो तुर्की में वहां के लोगों की मदद के लिए गई थी। आज देश की बेटियां हमारी तीनों सेनाओं में अपने शौर्य का झंडा बुलंद कर रही है।
Mr. Modi said that India's under-19 women's cricket team created history by winning the T20 World Cup. The Prime Minister added that this energy of women power is the oxygen of a developed India. Touching upon the topic of Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat, Mr. Modi spoke about the Kashi Tamil Sangamam in Varanasi. He said the centuries-old historical and cultural ties between Kashi and the Tamil region were celebrated during the event. The Prime Minister informed that with the spirit of unity, Saurashtra Tamil Sangamam will be held in different parts of Gujarat next month. Mr. Modi also spoke about Assam's hero Lachit Borgohain, whose 400th birth anniversary is being celebrated. He expressed satisfaction that today the country is getting acquainted with the indomitable courage of this great warrior. Mr. Modi spoke about Kashmir's Dal Lake, which is known for its delicious lotus stems. The demand for Nadru is continuously increasing, due to which farmers cultivating Nadru in Dal Lake have formed a farmer-producer organization FPO. About 250 farmers have joined this FPO. Today these farmers have started exporting their Nadru to foreign countries. He remembered Ma Sharda, who is seated on the lotus flower. He added that a few days ago, the grand temple of Ma Sharda was inaugurated in Kupwara. Speaking about the festivals that are being observed, the Prime Minister said that the holy month of Ramzan has begun. The auspicious festival of Ramanavami is also going to be celebrated in the next few days. Mr. Modi said Mahavir Jayanti, Good Friday and Easter will also be observed soon. Mr. Modi looked back at the journey Mann Ki Baat has covered so far, saying that Mann Ki Baat has reached its 99th distinction. He expressed happiness that there is a lot of enthusiasm among the people of the country regarding the 100th episode of Mann Ki Baat on the 30th of April.
मन की बात के 100वें एपिसोड को लेकर देश के लोगों में बहुत उत्साह है। आज जब हम आजादी का अमृतकाल मना रहे हैं, तो 100वें मन की बात को लेकर आपके सुझावों और विचारों को जानने के लिए बहुत उत्सुक हूँ। मुझे आपके ऐसे सुझावों का बेसब्री से इंतजार है। आपके ये सुझाव और विचार ही 30 अप्रैल को होने वाले 100वें मन की बात को और यादगार बनाएंगे।
The Prime Minister reminded that cases of corona are rising in some places. He urged everyone to take precautions and be mindful of cleanliness. The Prime Minister today lauded the achievement of Maharashtra's Sriharikota Yadav, Asia's first female loco-pilot. Speaking to All India Radio News, Sriharikota Yadav thanked the Prime Minister and Indian Railways for the opportunity.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने मन की बात कार्यक्रम में मेरे काम की प्रशंसा की। मुझे इस बात की बेहद खुशी है। मैं इसके लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी। उन्होंने भारत के नए सामर्थ्य में महिलाओं की भूमिका की सराहना की है। आशा है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी द्वारा की गई ये बातें हमारी बेटियों के लिए प्रेरणा का स्रोत साबित होंगी और इससे देश की नारी और सशक्त बनेगी। मुझे वंदे भारत ट्रेन 18 चलाने का मौका देने के लिए मैं माननीय रेल मंत्री जी और भारतीय रेलवे को भी धन्यवाद देती हूँ।
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. India's LV-M3 satellite with 36 satellites of the OneWeb India 2 mission was successfully launched from Satish Dhawan Space Centre, Sriharikota this morning. The 43-meter-tall launch vehicle successfully completed the 3 stages in the prescribed time limit, including the involvement of the ignition of the cryogenic engine. Speaking after the launch, Chairman of ISRO, Somnath, said that it was a successful mission with no glitches. He said he looked forward to more such missions in the future. The ISRO chief informed that cryogenic engines which were used in these missions will be used in the Gaganyaan mission also. The centre has reduced the disturbed areas under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA from 3 northeastern states of Nagaland, Assam and Manipur. Home Minister Amit Shah said the decision has been taken in view of the significant improvement in the security situation in northeast India. The Home Ministry said compared to 2014, there was 76% reduction in extremist incidents in 2022. It said deaths of security personnel have come down by 90% and those of civilians have come down by 97% during this period. Last year, in a historic move, Centre had reduced disturbed areas under AFSPA in Nagaland, Assam and Manipur from April 2022. Disturbed areas under AFSPA in these 3 states are being further reduced from 1st April this year. The External Affairs Ministry today said that the High Commissioner of Canada was summoned yesterday to convey strong concern over the actions of separatist and extremist elements against India's diplomatic mission and consulates in Canada this week. The government has sought an explanation on how such elements were allowed in the presence of police to breach the security of the diplomatic mission and consulates. The Canadian government was reminded of its obligations under the Vienna Convention and was asked to arrest and prosecute the individuals who have already been identified as being involved in such acts. The ministry said it is expected that the Canadian government will take all steps that are required to ensure the safety of diplomats and security of diplomatic premises so that they are able to fulfill their normal diplomatic functions. In Tunisia, at least 19 African migrants were killed after the boat they were travelling in sank off the coast. This was reported by a human rights group today. An official at the Forum for Social and Economic Rights told a news agency that a Tunisian Coast Guard rescued 5 people from the boat off the coast of Makhtia. The boat started the journey from Sfax beaches. According to Tunisian officials, this was the 5th boat sank in 2 days. In the last 4 days, the Coast Guard claimed to have halted over 80 boats headed for Italy and captured more than 3,000 migrants, most of them from sub-Saharan African nations. In World Women's Boxing Championship, Nikhat, Zareen and Lovlina Borgohain will play for the gold medal at Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi this evening. While Nikhat will take on Vietnamese boxer Nguyen Phi Tam, Lovlina will face Kathleen Parker of Australia. Neetu Ghangas and Sweetie Bora bagged 2 golds for India yesterday. Neetu defeated Mongolia's A. Lutsai Khan 5-0 in the 48 kg category and Sweetie Bora overcame Lina Wang of China 4-3 in the 81 kg category. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated both players for their gold medal-winning performance. In Women's Premier League cricket, Delhi Capitals will face Mumbai Indians in the summit clash of the tournament in Mumbai this evening. The match will be played at Brabourne Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Both the teams recorded heavy wins against each other in the group stage and finished with identical 12 points, with only the net run rate separating them at the top of the table. Delhi Capitals stand at the top with a net run rate of 1.856, while Mumbai Indians have a 1.711 NRR and they hold the second spot. In the Swiss Open Super Series badminton tournament, Indian men's doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty will play the unseeded Chinese pair of Ren Xiangyu and Tan Qiang in the summit clash at Basel today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges people to come forward for organ donation, says government working on a uniform policy for organ donation in the country. In his Mann Ki Baat program, the Prime Minister says the speed with which India is moving forward in the field of solar energy is a big achievement. Mr. Modi says energy of women power is the oxygen of a developed India. He invites people's suggestions and thoughts regarding the 100th episode of Mann Ki Baat. ISRO successfully launches LVM-3M3 rocket with 36 satellites from Sriharikota. Centre further reduces disturbed areas under AFSPA from 3 northeastern states of Nagaland, Assam and Manipur. Nikhat, Zareen and Lovlina Borgohain to play for gold in Women's World Boxing Championship in New Delhi today. And in Women's Premier League, Delhi Capitals and Mumbai Indians to fight for the maiden title in Mumbai this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.